Hi everyone, so I'm about a week 2 and this is the 7th of January until the 13th of January. So I wanted to go with the sort of winter theme this week because it was very cold and I didn't really have a lot going on this week, so I didn't really have to find a theme other than the weather basically. So I don't have that many photos at all. As I said, it was a really sort of chilled week. I was back to work properly, and even the one day off I had, I didn't really do much, just did a bit of shopping and whatnot, so I didn't really have much going on. So I'm using the wintertime collection from Cartabella, which I think is actually quite a new collection. But it's really nice, and it comes with 3x4s, 4x4s, and a lot of 6x4s as well. So I like the Welcome Winter ones. There's quite a few in there actually that says Welcome Winter, so I thought that was quite nice. So I'm going to use that as my title card. And then the first photo is going to go beside it is actually just a picture of me in the mirror. I have started running this year, just not massively, just getting myself out and about really, because I do work from home and I do have like a desk job. I just really want to get out and have an excuse to get out and run or get out and walk, because it does get quite tiring just sitting at a desk, and that sounds really odd, but it's one of those things where you finish work and actually you're tired and you end up sitting down again. So it's just one of those things, it's getting me out and about. So I wanted to include a photo of that. It also holds me responsible. I haven't been running this week because I've had a busy week and Joe's been unwell and he's been running with me actually. But once we get back from holiday, we'll be straight back on it, I think. Especially with the nights getting lighter and stuff, it's quite nice to go out. So I'm going to use that sweater weather cut apart. It hasn't been that bad, but this weather now is very, very cold. But before I was going out in just like a jumper or a hoodie, but it has actually got much colder, so I'm sort of glad that I haven't been running this week. So instead of washi tape, there was 2 sort of strips of paper from the cut aparts. It was this checkered one, and then there was one with words on, so I'm going to use those instead of washi tape. It just gets rid of the border strips really, because they are quite long and there's just 1 or 2 of them, so they do get damaged quite easily when you've got a lot of stuff in one folder. So I wanted to get those out and used, so that's going to go at the bottom. I'm just going to use some of the word phrases from the strip to put down, and I'm going to put some snowflakes along there. And then the rest of the week, really, I only had one day off, and I went into town and I got some bits for the wedding and stuff like that, and I ended up walking like 14,000 steps just doing some shopping. So again, I didn't actually take any photos, which is annoying, but it wasn't overly exciting. So yeah, I just need to remember to take a photo, even if it's not exciting. I still need to take a photo of it because it's still something that happened that week. So yeah, actually we spent the evenings playing Harry Potter. So Joe actually bought the new Harry Potter game for his PlayStation, and then he's played it on and off, and I've started playing it now, and I play it in the evenings, but I do have to stop myself from binging it basically, and just taking it like an hour at a time, because it is quite addictive and it is really, really fun. So that's just a picture of the controller and obviously the game in the background, but yeah, it's really good. So if you do like Harry Potter, it's definitely recommended. So yeah, I really enjoyed that one. So I'm just putting in the middle bit. I'm going to use 3 cut aparts in the middle bit. One of them is the one that says let's snuggle, because it is quite cozy just playing a game on the sofa together. And then I'm going to use another one that's just a journaling card, and then I'm going to use one more, just a plain coloured one that I'm going to use a sticker for there as well. So yeah, and as I said, on the day off that I had, I just went into town, did some shopping, and then I was working. So yeah, it was a really sort of uneventful week, but January normally is, to be honest. We have quite a busy January, but nothing like, we're not going out and about, it's just things we need to tick off and do at home and stuff. So that's what we're doing. But we are actually going away for my birthday this year, so that'll be in for next week, which is exciting, and also it's my birthday weekend as well. So yeah, quite a few little bits and pieces to come up by the end of the month, and then February's pretty empty, in all honesty. There's a few things in February that I've got to do, but from March onwards, my life just gets super busy until about August. So March, April, May, June, July are hectic, and then August slows down. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a nice summer this year. We never know with England. It's either boiling hot that you don't even want to go outside, or it's still cold and miserable or raining. So we'll see. But we've got a few holidays booked this year. We've got 5 holidays booked this year. We also have 5 weddings to go to this year, including our own. So yeah, it's a busy year outside of everything. So I'm looking forward to documenting it all. I actually struggled a little bit to fit everything into 2023, so I do worry about the state of 2024 with the amount of stuff that's going on this year, but I'm really going to try and just still do one album. Part of me wants to do two, but I just know that it's just so much room. It takes up so much room in the house, and I do like them all in one album, and it's cheap. The albums cost me £30 each time anyway, so it's an expensive hobby to have, and I really try and keep it together just as one. So yes, I'm going to try and get 2024 all in one album. So when this sort of chilled week is happening, I'm quite grateful that it's just one page 2 pages per week, but I'm not adding in any extra little bits, because that's where I sort of, the chunk of it came in 2023 was because I had so many little extras in there. So this year, hopefully it's just maybe the weddings, but other than that, I don't see it being too chock. A block of things. So yeah, so I'm just putting these labels on. The last photo that's going to go down the bottom, and we actually got gifted a really nice gift from our friends. We were helping them out with some train tickets and stuff, and they gave us a really nice set, bath set from the White Company, and it's so nice. So I just took a picture of that because I thought that was really nice, and really nice of them. It was nice to be appreciated. It really wasn't much work from us, but they were really appreciative of it, so I wanted to put that in there. And I'm just going to put it next to one that says it's winter time. And then the other cut apart is just like a little quote, all to do with winter and stuff. So I thought that was quite nice. So I'm keeping it the same as week 1. I'm going to use my Ellie Studio stamps in black to keep it consistent, and I'm just going to stamp the dates at the top as well. So yeah, I do really like keeping it consistent. As I said, I'm not using my alphas as much anymore. I will use them for other projects, but for just weekly project life, it was getting to the point where I was running out of W's and K's. I didn't have enough E's to start with, so it just became a bit of a hassle. So I'm going to use these stamps instead, and I really like it. As I said, it's fine to just keep my alphas for something else, and I'll use them that way. And as I said, I'm more gravitating towards stamps rather than alpha stickers. So I really like using this collection. It's very blue. The Echo Part and Cartabella collections for winter are all very much the same. I really like the Simple Stories collections, and I hope to use one more maybe before the end of January, because I'm thinking of doing a travel collection for the week that we're away, and then maybe a birthday collection for my birthday sort of week as such, even though my birthday's on a Sunday, but want to try and use up some of the birthday collections as well. So I'm just going to stamp week 2 on this one and then put the dates on there. I really enjoy Project Life. I love it so much. I'm so glad I did it. And one of my other projects that I haven't even started but would like to do, I would like to document the rest of my life. I'd like to be able to print off all my photos from previous years and start putting them in an album rather than have them on the computer or anything like that. I'd like to have them actually in an album and dated and stuff like that, so it's a bit more chronological and it's just not hidden on the computer all the time. It's actually got a space in my bookshelf. So I hope you've enjoyed this part of the week, and I'll be back with part 2 shortly. Thank you very much. Bye.